we're going to make a shrimp linguine white wine sauce. We're going to try and do it so that the pasta goes in first, and then after that we cook the shrimp. And the shrimp is going to get mixed up with all of this minced garlic. So first I just took some garlic. It's about 3/4 of a bowl, maybe 8 or 9 cloves, and just minced it up. And now we're also waiting for the water to boil. So those are the two things that are going on right now. I've also got some herbs here. This is sage and dried basil, and I'm going to chop this up. That's going to go in a sauce that we make later. So if you ever see Italian dressing, like at a cafeteria or something, it's really just olive oil, lemon juice, some cornstarch, and herbs. So, well, salt, pepper, red pepper, and then a bunch of herbs. So that's what gives it that like weird, like those weird black specks are just dried herbs actually. So now I think the water's ready to boil. Ready to, yeah, that's boiling. So throw our ingredient in there. This is 500 grams. I'll probably use about half of it right now. Then we're going to add some salt, just a couple shakes. Stir this around so that it will all submerge. And we're going to cook this pasta, we're going to undercook it a little bit, so maybe, I don't know what it says in the package actually. It says 10 minutes for al dente. Probably go 8 or 9. And the reason we're going to undercook it is that the pasta is going to stay in the pot afterwards, so it's going to get heat. It's not going to get any water, but it's going to get more heat, and that will cook it. So I'm just putting the shrimp on the cutting board so I can mix it with some garlic, and I'll put some salt and pepper on that as well. But the reason I'm doing it like this is because if I just dumped this bag, we'd get water on it, and I don't really want some water in there. So now we got the shrimp, it's on top of the garlic. I'm going to add some salt. Just a little bit, not too much. Also some black pepper. Now we're also going to add salt and black pepper to the sauce that we put on at the end. So you might be wondering, why do we bother to add it now? That's because the shrimp will soak up the flavors of the salt and the pepper. If we just add at the end, it doesn't really taste as good. So that's something you want to always keep in mind. Don't salt and pepper always at the end. You want to be doing it throughout the cooking process, and generally towards the beginning. So I don't actually own a strainer, so make do with the top of this, which is harder to sort of pasta. But let's see if I can make it work. Also, the steam comes out the top and like floats in the glasses. Okay. So got some linguine. And now we should arrange it, if we can, so that there is a place for the shrimp to cook in the center. This is going to be pretty challenging, I think, how to get the linguine to stay up on the sides of the wok. Because it's all like interconnected, you know.
Challenge and the floor of OnePot.
Yeah. So put some olive oil in there. Gonna heat that up to actually a pretty high temperature, maybe 80, and then add the shrimp. See, now the pasta's not far enough up on the side. I don't know, do you think we can break it? Can we move the pasta out?
I think as long as we use a bowl that we're then going to eat out of, or we use a plate that we're going to then eat out of.
Alright.
Yeah, my take on it is as long as I only have to wash one pan.
Okay. Alright. Take 2. So, I'm gonna add some olive oil. Heat it up maybe to 180. And just throw that shrimp in. So maybe 180 is too high. The shrimp is sticking too much. I don't want it really to stick. But let's try and arrange it so we can get, you know, everything touching the cooking surface. That would be the ideal situation. But might have a little bit too much shrimp. I'm really excited to eat this though. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
I haven't had shrimp. Like, I guess I have had shrimp in like Chinese dishes, but it's never like a shrimp dish. You can already see this middle one is turning pink. Now it's time for the wine. Let's see if I can open this. This was a gift from our dear friend Rita. So shouts to Rita for giving us alcohol that we use to make food. Let's see, maybe give that another 30 seconds or so. Sam, how good are you at opening wine bottles? Like if I gave this to you to open, are you gonna be able to do it?
With the cork?
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
Now, Grace is going to take the
Oh.
lid on the film.
Excellent. Which, by the way, I just succeeded in opening by myself. How do you do this?
It is loosened.
Alright. So, got some wine. I can already smell it. Now I'm just gonna I want to flip this shrimp over. So it's not completely cooked, but it's most of the way there. So now we're just gonna sort of move it around a little bit. And in the meantime, I'm going to taste this wine to see how fruity it is, and also make the sauce. This is Shanghai wine tasting.
Well, I'm here also wearing a striped shirt as if you're a Frenchman.
Okay, it's not that sweet, so that's good. Okay. So this sauce is going to be equal parts olive oil and vinegar. Actually, not equal parts. It's going to be more olive oil than vinegar. So just putting a bunch of olive oil in it right now. This thing goes so slow. And this is white wine vinegar because we have white wine. We're gonna deglaze the pan with that. So we don't want to make it overly sour. And then, as I mentioned earlier, we're just gonna add like a bunch of stuff in there. So I got some green pepper, some black pepper. Also running out of peppercorns. Salt, not that much salt, but you want a little bit. It adds something to it. And we've got the herbs that I chopped earlier. So you're just gonna mix this up. And now we have everything. We've got our shrimp, we've got our dressing, we've got our noodles, our linguine. So first we're gonna crank up the heat again and deglaze the pan. And what does that mean? It just means we add some wine. Try and scrape all this garlic and burned shrimp off the bottom. Alright, so now we've got all that. I'm gonna add back in the linguine. I think I actually made too much, so maybe I won't add all of it. So it's like one person. So mix that around a little bit. Try to move down. Next step, we're gonna add some spinach. I like raw spinach. I really don't like cooked spinach. So raw spinach, top it off with the dressing, and we'll be good. My hands are going this way. I swear.
I'm stronger than this. Let's get it.
Yeah, you might. Got our spinach. Add it. I personally like to stem my spinach just so that we just get the leaves. Alright. adding sauce. And we're just about ready to eat. Now all that is required is some thorough mixing. And it would be better to do this with tongs, and that's because the fettuccine or spaghetti, or this is linguine, tends to stick in one big clump. So if you have tongs, you can like separate it. Looks good to me. What to do with these? Oh man, are you excited for this, Sam? I'm really hungry right now, actually. Hard. Eating is hard.
How does it taste, Chris?
It tastes really good.
Is it as you would like?
Yeah, it is pretty much. I think there are. It's not the strongest flavor, but I didn't want to be too strong because I was afraid of like one element overpowering. So it's got a really nice balance, which I like. If I did in the future though, maybe I would try and change it to get like a more distinct flavor at some point. But you can taste vinegar, garlic, some white wine, some sweetness. So
Success.
yeah, I'm happy about it.
And it's always awkward to record something as they eat. No.
Oh yeah, look at. See, I remember. I remember now.
Yeah, you got it. Have fun.
Thanks for tuning in to One Pot, One Time. We made some shrimp linguine today with some white wine, and it's really delicious. So yeah,
See you at the next one.
see you at the next one.